All that to come, but first to our main story this evening, and this is the bizarre moment when Eddie Izzard had his hat stolen at a pro-Europe march earlier in central London.
Give me that!
After the man, and you'll be pleased to know he managed to get his hat back. Mr. Izzard was one of many familiar faces at the event, aimed at putting pressure on the government to delay the official process of leaving the EU.
People voted to leave the European Union. That was a democratic choice in a referendum. I accept and respect that. But what we don't know are the terms and conditions of the exit. And I think that the people have a right to have a further vote on whether the terms and conditions are right. If they say they're right, and the majority agree with that, that's the democratic way.
This isn't about overturning the referendum for me whatsoever. It's simply saying that millions of people voted for Remain. Their voices should be heard when it comes to negotiating what Brexit actually is. Because we hear this phrase all the time, Brexit means Brexit. I don't know what that means, and slightly more worryingly, the people in government don't know what that means either. Britain voted to leave, and I think that the verdict of the British people should be listened to. I might not like that verdict, but that was the verdict of the British people. And, you know, I think now the absolutely critical point is just to negotiate what Brexit actually means. I don't want Brexit to be completely shaped and decided upon by the hard right of the Conservative Party. I'd like people who voted Remain, millions of people, let's not forget, 48% of people who voted to Remain, their voices should be heard in all of this as well. And that's what, that's what this is about for me. It's not about overturning the referendum.
We need to be sending that message to them loud and clear. Our best interests are as full members of the European Union. It's the best club. We sit there, we make the rules, and we influence the European Union. Outside, we will have to still obey, but we will have no influence on it. So we think it's the best thing to stay in.
We've had this argument. People have voted.
Yes, absolutely, and that is right, and that's fine. But what they voted on was a whole range of things. Nobody quite knew what out meant. What does Brexit mean? Nobody knows. Even the people who were campaigning for Brexit didn't know.